Good morning. Today we're going to have a wander around Moraira and see what you can get for your money in Moraira in 2025. Prices have shot up here over the last 10 years and definitely over the last 5 years. Prices have skyrocketed with Dutch people, even still English people after Brexit wanting to come and buy. Germans, everyone's buying here now and it's very, very expensive. But we're going to see exactly what you can get for your money today. And one more thing I'm going to ask as well is, this is a new channel. I'm going to be wandering around Spain. We're going to be living here. I'm going to be doing lots and lots of content around Spain. So if that's something you're interested in, do hit subscribe and help a young channel, a new channel, get off the ground, because at the minute it's very slow and I'm putting a lot of effort into. If you could hit subscribe, that would really help me out. Thank you. And let's get to it. Beautiful morning here in Moraira. And still very busy for the middle of September. Very, very busy. Okay, so spotted my first estate agents over there. Let's go and see what we can find. Orange villas. Straight away start off with an absolute perler for 3.1 million. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Up there, new modern one, 1.675 million. 2.26 million. I told you they weren't cheap. And one thing you do have to remember here in Spain is when you're buying a property, the taxes are high. So if you're buying a property and let's say it's 3 million, you pay 10% on top of that in taxes. So it's 3.3 million euros. So there's a lot, and there's other different fees as well. It's much different to back home in the UK. We're at another estate agent's now, and it's called Coast and Country. And these are high-end luxury villas. That there is 2.25 million. I've got to say, I'm not really keen on these new style villas. I prefer the old style, but most people do prefer this new style. Like this older style here, I much prefer that. I think it looks nicer. I think it looks more Spanish, more modern, more traditional. This one here sold. How much was that? That was 800,000, so that was more reasonable. That's in Javier, which, to be honest with you, Javier is just as expensive as Moraira. I think I'll take you up the steps and show you the sea views while we're at it. It's an absolutely fantastic morning. Still very warm here, 25 degrees. And that, folks, is why the villas and houses here are so expensive, because you're not just buying the property, you're buying the location too. Look at that. the reality of it is, in Moraira, house prices, villa prices are going up so fast, like double the national average. House prices in Spain are going up 3%, Moraira they're going up 5-6%. So the reality of it is, if you're not getting on now, it's only going to get harder. So if you're thinking about it, I'd do it. On here, sold. Gotta say, I've never seen that kind of style before. Molina Villa, different style. Modern villa. Reserved, sold, 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 sold. So it just goes to show they're getting snapped up. In fact, they need to put a few more in the window that haven't actually sold because there's not much choice left. That's lovely. 1.4 million. That's in Altea. So that's about half an hour from Moraira. But it's actually a very, very nice little town. It's a little bit more Spanish, still very touristy, but it's a little bit more Spanish. More Spanish people live there, a bit more of the older generation. But that view, look at that view. For €950,000. It needs a little bit of modernising by the looks of things, but still very nice. Look at this, that's like a Dubai style kind of thing. That's a bungalow, so I'm guessing it's only €250,000, but that's like just the bottom floor. It's another estate agent's, Bindley Properties. Now these have got tons of properties. Look at all them in the window, all them down there. These have got lots and lots of properties, well established here. Got something there. This is in Teolada. Now Teolada is about a 10-minute drive from Moraira, if that, and you can get things much cheaper there, but it is more Spanish, less touristy, and obviously further away from the coast, but still a lovely area. Look at this, in Denia. This is quite far away from here in Denia. That's like at least a half an hour drive, but look at that, it's like a castle. €4.1 million. Have you got that kind of cash? Look at the view on that. So basically, the reality is, if you want to buy a house or a villa here with a pool, with 3 or 4 bedrooms, you're not going to get much change from €1 million. By the time you've added the Spanish tax and your lawyer fees, even if you get a cheap villa for €800,000, which is a cheap villa here, you're not going to get much change off €1 million. So if you are wanting a villa in Spain and you haven't got €1 million, you're going to have to go a bit further afield, because this is one of the most expensive places for real estate in Spain for sure.